I got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and he's a guy that says the weather's clear. Can do, this guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do, can do in time, can do. This guy says the horse can do. This guy says the horse can do. This guy says the horse can do. Before a funeral fight, I hear the foot's alright. Of course it all depends who's there last night. Like fun, like fun. This jockey's the horse like fun. Get back, boys, I got the fun. Like the great grandfather like fun. I tell you, Paul Revere, now these girls here, from the head, tap out of sincere. Can do it, can do it. This guy says the horse can do. So make it up and dance and buy a half. This guy says the horse can do. Epitaph. Paul Revere, I got the horse.
sisters, resist the devil and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I'm here on the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers.
No.
With your dice, your cards, your horses, pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the further punishment that awaits you. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to come and seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street, open all day and all night with a special prayer meeting on Thursday at...
Poor Miss Sarah. It sure is a shame that such a refined doll like her is caught up in the mission dodge.
Yeah, she's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
Yeah, but it's a shame she spends all her time being good. How can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Hey, Ross, how are you? Yeah, you met Nicely Johnson.
Oh, how are you?
Nicely. Thank you.
So, boys, you got any news about Nathan Detroit's crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just recently acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Where'd you acquire that?
I collected the reward on my father.
I wish Nathan would find a place. Everybody's looking.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
And which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
And why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah. Well, you can tell him for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because they know that Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
Oh, hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't,
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Why, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are plenty of other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Hey, Nathan, did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find a place for the game? Of course I did. We're having it tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places, the back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you once said that there might be a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
I was over the Biltmore Garage. I spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he'd let me use the place.
Hey.
If I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker no good, huh?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? A marker's not just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker's like a pledge, which a guy can't welch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. Anyways, my marker's as good as gold, only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It just don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood? Why, I've been running this crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even afford to buy Adelaide a gift today. And you know what day today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, focus on the game. The town's upstate here with our players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy bottle bacon.
Britain Slim.
I know, I could make a fortune, but where can we have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants $1,000.
But $1,000 we ain't got on hand.
And And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stock room behind McCluskey's bar.
Yeah, but Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot, but the 1,000 bucks we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Now for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating craft game in New York. If we only had a lousy little brand, we could be a millionaire. Reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want with grace, it'll mean that you go broken, quiet, and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to swap. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating craft game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Say, Nathan, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now that there is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greeks?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet 5 C's on a cockroach. In another time, he wouldn't take penicillin on account he'd bet 10 C's. His temperature would go over 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106, good old Sky.
Oh, maybe you could borrow that 1,000 from Sky.
Not with Sky. That kind of money ain't lending money for him. It's betting money.
Yeah.
So why don't I bet him the 1,000 on something?
You would bet Sky Masterson?
Sure, I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, as long as I can figure out a bet on which there is no chance of me losing. He likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will land on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Oh, look, cheesecake. All right, that's it. Run over to Minnie's restaurant and figure out how many pieces of cheesecake you sold yesterday and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and how much strudel? What do you need that for?
Oh, just find out. I'll beat it. Here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm running this crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide, pigeon.
You go ahead, Doyle. Order me a chicken fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I said, "Look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat." And he says, "You know what he says, Nathan? He says, you don't want to get out of here. You just want to sneak off with that cheap bum Nathan Detroit."
And what did you say to him?
I told him, I says I'll meet whoever I want.
Don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Happy anniversary!
A gift? For me?
I hope you like it.
A belt!
Oh, read the cards.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. Oh, honey, that's so sweet. Look, about your present, I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you should have.
It's okay, I did it. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, that's okay. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Oh, honey, don't you worry. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Oh, Nathan, dear, I can do without anything just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game. What an absurd thought.
Hey, Nathan, the cheesecake is...
Huh?
1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
That's more strudel than cheesecake. Great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, it's nothing, honey.
Hey, Detroit, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why are you asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, Adelaide, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
Oh, no, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Hey, fellas, would you mind escorting Adelaide across the street to the drugstore? Look, honey, I know you've got a cold, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, dear, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye!
Hey, Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. Just spent 2 weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's! Are you going to be in town long?
Nah, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
A lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of stuff to do around here. Meantime, while you're in town, how about we drop over to Mindy's restaurant and have a piece of cheesecake or something?
Nah, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how was Adelaide?
Oh, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
We all gotta go sometime.
Nah. Guys like us, Nathan, we can fight it. You gotta remember, as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place days back to back.
Yeah. Say, how about dropping over to Minnie's restaurant and having a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
Nah, I think I'll get the late results.
But you will admit, Mindy does sell the greatest cheesecake in the country.
I guess I'm quite partial to Minnie's cheesecake.
And yet, there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never really gave it much thought, but if everyone's like I am, I'd say he sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I never took you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, I figured I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go out in the world, my father pulls me aside and gives me some very valuable advice. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, a man is going to come up to you with a brand new deck of cards on which the seal has not yet been broken. This man is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you are standing there, you're going to get an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, Sky, you don't think I'd do a thing like that?
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you this, that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color.
Hey, Nathan, you took Adelaide.
Don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
How's it with you, fellas?
Nicely, thank
Not
you.
bad.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore and she said to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box and, don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you're the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
But I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love her. And besides, the guy without a doll, I mean, he needs a doll around to tell him what to do. A doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the raps on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them around, and they're not hard to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and weight for age, all dolls are pretty much the same.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going alone to Havana without one?
I like to travel light. Besides, if I want to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Not real life glass dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll, and I name her. Will you bet on that? Would you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you'll take it to Havana?
You got a bet.
Well, I bet her.
Her?
Yeah.
Cider!
Someday, I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end. I do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah, how do you do? My name is Abernathy, April Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong? What's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I've wasted my life with gambling and evil betting, but I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha. Coffee. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around town just to work up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would never have become a gambler if I'd not fallen in with evil companions always offering me sucker bets.
You're a young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You go right on talking with Sister Sarah and you'll be okay. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and you shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more people like you. We're out there every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find other sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine old woman. I suppose she sorta looks after you.
We look after each other.
And I suppose if either you go someplace, the other goes along with.
Of course.
Of course.
Here's a pamphlet I'd like you to read. It should offer you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure, Miss Sarah. I hope you don't find me rude by saying this, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Tell me, do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far, but there are plenty of places just a few hours from New York, by plane. Ever been on a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here are 2 more pamphlets I'd like you to read.
Thank you. Of course, I will be needing a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
That's not what I mean. I'll be needing private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, that's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
Well, there have been 2 things in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won a parlay on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin, isn't it? And if you get me, it's 8 to 5 others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission here, it's weighing an egg. I bet I can fill this place up with sinners.
I don't bet.
Tell me, how about a proposition? When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners. And I will also guarantee you that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's mine in the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why would you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here. Pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant, of course.
And where's that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana, Havana.
What do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
The plane will get us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food it's great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I'm just happy to know that it's just me personally and not all guys in general. It's wonderful to know that there's a guy out there fit for the sergeant.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not really interested in what he will not be. I'm more interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know.
I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the holy aroma of his heart.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes.
And I shall meet him when the time is right.
Got the guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. I'll figure it out, huh?
All figured out.
Comes along, I won't take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the two pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I come home, safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong.
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to know how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare, and I'll know long before you can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask my life, my why, my start. And I'll stop and I'll stare at the face in the throne. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. Comes along. Yeah, I'll be back in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Until then
Hello. Is this the Biltmore Garage? I'd like to speak to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
This is Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the, you know.
The what?
The crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Well, hurry it up, would you?
Hey, that'll be $8. What did you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry. The dice game. Can I have it at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
you'll get it tomorrow.
Then call me tomorrow.
Joey, if you're gonna put up this attitude with me, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
It's coming from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
I made him a bet that I can't lose.
Why couldn't he?
I bet him he couldn't take a doll to Havana.
Well, why couldn't he?
She ain't the type of doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She don't go nowhere. That's how I know I'm gonna win.
Well, don't be so sure. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey.
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, I've known you for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Joey, I can't talk any longer. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the Hot Box. Can I at least tell the guys the game is gonna be at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
You'll get it tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
For the grand finale of our Around the World review, the Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide and her farmerettes.
In my sleep about you. My heart is sleeping. I'm having trouble sleeping. 'Cause I love you. She'll land a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. She'll land a peck by the beats me on the head. me all the heck how I'll ever tend the farm, but I want to keep my arms about you. About you. Because the chickens are going to the dinner. 'Cause I love you, Mr. Land Pet. You got a pretty neck, I do.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, that lousy Joey built on that
Hey,
kick.
dear.
Hello, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
Oh, fine, fine. What have you got there?
What book?
A book? You're reading a lot of books lately. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Oh, Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
Oh, it's the same. So he asked me how long I had had it, and I told him a long time. And I thought that it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. But he told me to read this book because he says that my cold might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this psychology tells you why royals do certain kinds of things.
Would it tell you if certain girls would go for certain guys?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, it is true that certain girls won't go for certain guys, right?
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nathan, starting next week, I'm going to be getting a raise, and I wondered what you would think with what I'll be making. Maybe we could finally get married?
Well, of course we're gonna get married sooner or later.
I know, Nathan, but I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, this is something I've never told you before, but my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
And why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island, they all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
Nathan, all those years you would have understood if we had it.
What type of baby was it?
Oh, it was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And where is this Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's off in boarding school. I wrote Mother that he won the football game last Saturday.
Wish I had a bet on it.
But, Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, Nathan, now that we're finally getting married, it won't be a lie anymore.
Elaine, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon, won't I? And what'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Straight into the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Adelaide, marriage ain't just something you jump into like it were a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I couldn't guess.
It's a wedding bill. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck, but would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So, you see, Nathan, I have the veil. Now, all we need is our license and blood test.
Our what?
Blood test, it's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan, you are planning on running that crap crap game again, are you?
Oh, Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? The reason I closed it in the first place was because of you. I want us two to be the happiest married couple in the world.
Has anyone seen an earring out here?
I don't think so.
You. I won't date up tomorrow with Simon Max and he drops it on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you. Ow! Here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm on my knees.
Get up and remind me of your stupid crap game!
Look, honey, you're getting yourself upset. Come on, we love each other, and we're gonna get married.
Oh, I don't believe you anymore.
Adelaide, come on, you'll feel better tomorrow. Cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little bear and the gold, a poison can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci like. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. But she's tired of getting the fish eye from a hotel like. A poison can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. See note. Oh, note! Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just wondering whether the wedding was on or off. A poison can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the chromosin, but the medicine never gets anywhere near what the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a poison can develop a cough. And furthermore, just installing the lead is ripped. A poison can develop a grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the moon sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A poison can develop la grippe, la postnasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a hit. From a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old, a poison can develop a bad record.
Nicely, what you laughing at?
Oh, there's Sarah's been followed by Sky all day. You should have seen her. She gives him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Just so he don't take it to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up that game.
Trying to see Adelaide again. She's mad at him.
That Adelaide, always taking his mind off of honest work.
Yeah, it's such a shame a fine businessman like Nathan Detroit has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, as I am told that it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby, but otherwise would have been his union dues. And that's what's happening in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting at home by a television set who used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach the stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you see a John waiting out in the rain, this is always insane, he's only a donkey for a day.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you meet a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet he's making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting class in a boulder road,
call it hell, call it heaven, but Bravo 12 to 7, that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a sport and his catches run short, he smells like the Dallas Barber Store.
When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's doing pink on Saturday night?
On a lazy bob, takes a good steady job, and he's making money for some dough.
Call it dumb, call it clever, I'm shooting it out forever. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. That guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost him. I do think you should have paid more attention to him.
Yes, he attended every meeting we had this morning. He must be very interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning.
No, I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. April.
Good morning, General. We didn't know you'd be in town.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
I'm sorry. We've been holding extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside? Have lunch with us?
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh no! Close the mission? But General, please, someone can do good here even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us, so many other places where our work is really needed.
But we are doing much better now.
We've just announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting, but will anyone be there? Will anybody come?
Excuse me. My name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I'm sorry, but I couldn't help overhearing, and I think Miss Sarah here could make some big changes.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
Oh, $1 will get you 10.
What?
Why don't you come to the big meeting on Thursday? I bet she can really surprise you.
Well, I suppose if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Everybody got their red carnations? Remember, no one will be like enemies if they got their red carnations. It's like password.
Well, where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Hey, Nathan, can I tell the boys the game's at the Biltmore Garage?
No, not yet. I gotta stall him a while longer. Joey wants the cash in advance.
But it's already 11 o'clock. I don't think the boys will stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely waiting for the cash in the hotel room. I'll be there. Hey, where's the cash?
Hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to pick up some groceries. I was feeling a little faint.
Well, get back to the hotel room and wait for the cash inside. If you starve to death on account of it.
Okay. Detroit, where's the game?
Harry, how are you? How's Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you do not have a place for the game, tell us and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
Detroit, I sincerely hope that you do not plan on disappointing us this evening. Inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I believe you may have heard of him. May I introduce to you Big Julie?
Well, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city in which, as you know, the heat is on. Just be patient and you will get some action.
What do you think, Big Julie? Do we stick around or do we blow?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Now, Nathan, I sincerely hope you will not displease Big Julie and I tonight. As Big Julie, he does not enjoy being displeased. As you would know from all of the folks who have at some point or another in the past displeased him. Of course, it is very difficult to find such fellas on account that they are no longer around and about.
Now, Harry, you don't think that I would... you don't think that I would displease a gentleman like Big Julie here. Big Julie, let me tell you, when Nathan Detroit sets his mind on... When Nathan Detroit sets his mind on something, you can count on it, that it will happen.
Well. Interesting gathering indeed. The Creamy Society. And the Society Max. Rusty Charlie. And Liver Lips Louie. Hey, Harry the Fourth. All the way from Brooklyn. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at names. But your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
Yeah, East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, and what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. You know, this looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, you see...
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party? Goodbye, boys. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
That's right, it's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Nobody did not deny.
Oh, Nathan, dear, I'm so excited. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Oh, but when I saw you sitting here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed that it was a bachelor dinner. I thought that it was
it's a bachelor dinner.
Yeah, bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Oh, just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly. Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day? Oh, let go of me, Nathan.
Well,
Nathan, These fellows were nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the wedding date.
Yeah.
We need time for our license and our blood tests.
Oh, gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
But Adelaide, we need our license and our blood tests.
You could elope.
What?
You could elope. You can drive upstate. What's the name of that town?
Bloomfield.
No. Nathan, not Bloomfield, no. Honeyoy. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for a blood test.
Is that unhealthy?
Hey, you know what, Nathan? That's a great idea. I'll let you borrow my getaway car. My Buick.
Nathan, let's do it.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, and my congratulations to Nathan. And I can only hope that there is nothing in heredity. Oh, Nathan, dear, I have so many things to do before we get married tomorrow night. You'll be at the Hot Box, right?
I'll be there with a table reserved, dressed in whatever you will open.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. I ought to write my mother. Except what'll I write her?
Oh, just send the telegram and date it back.
I ought to wait until we have 5 kids. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are a lucky guy indeed. She is a beautiful doll. Wouldn't you agree, Big Julie?
Don't tell me, Nathan. How long do you know the doll?
14 years.
Yeah, let's show crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe he won't. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have taken him. She couldn't have gone.
It's a possibility.
He couldn't have. Couldn't have.
I don't know. Oh, there they come.
The second oldest mission in Cuba. Come on.
Where to?
To see the oldest. Don't miss the dungeons, where prisoners were thrown to the sharks.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dolce de leche.
What did you call them?
Dolce de leche.
Dolce de leche? What's in it? Besides milk?
Oh, sugar. Kind of native flavor.
What's the name of the flavor?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another. Does it have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Take it easy, slugger. It's over and you're still champ. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, say as if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just got to of a hay. Boy, if I were a lamp I'd light, and if I were a bed I'd away. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my wings. Oh, if I were a bell, I'd go ding, 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 dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from the chemistry lesson I'm learning.
Chemistry?
Yes, chemistry. Well, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale was wrecked from the wonderful way that you look. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd quack. Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that you finally rest. Might be touching my dressing. Ask me how to describe this full, beautiful thing. Boy, if I were a bell, I'd go ding, dong, ding, dong, ding. Savannah's so wonderful. Can't we stay just a few more days so we can see what it's really like?
I think we'd better hurry if we want to make the plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
Oh, I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, when an adult like you gets mixed up with a guy like me, it's no good. I'm no good. You know how we met in the first place? I made a bet. That's how we met. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No!
Listen, I gotta do what's best for you.
Well, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for taking me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, gee, I don't know how I get all this stuff home. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Sky, hello!
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Sky, these girls, they went to this all-day drugstore and they brought me all this stuff and they threw me a kitchen shower lunch.
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You ever met Miss Sarah Brown?
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. Sky, Nathan and I, we're gonna elope tomorrow night.
Good luck with that.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I'm gonna love being a housewife. I think I'm gonna love being in the kitchen, you know, because I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe.
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for a very long time. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn,
when the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, and the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutters with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You know, you're the first person I've ever told that to. I've never been in love before, all at once you forevermore. I've never been in love before, thought my heart was safe, thought I knew the score. But this is why it's all too strange and strong, and full of foolish song, and out my song must fall. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in, that really never ends in love before. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I'd really never been in love
Sarah, dear. Good morning. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning, Sister Abernathy.
We took your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah? I've been to Cuba. Wow, you're even more tired than I am.
Hey, what is this? Hey, what the hell is this?
Wait a minute!
Someone must have tipped them off! I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a floating craft game going full blast in a mission.
Craft game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this.
I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went for the mission.
Did I?
Well, I see you tomorrow.
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
You know that's not what I mean.
You said it yourself, Sky. It's no good.
What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.